Homework didn't go poo-poo, and I have to, fulfill my promise to my mom. And when I tell you guys, when I finish the story about what happened, when I actually broke my door the night before the fucking strangers come in here to evaluate my mother, and of course I was on my way to buy a bottle of booze, Selena. I was talking to her briefly while walking. I'm like, Selena, I'm out in public, I can't really talk to you. And she's like, you're on your way to buy a bottle of booze, aren't you? I'm like, oh, you better fucking believe it. And you know the rest. I wound up drinking, creating videos, being on my computer. She went to bed early, and then I cleaned a lot more. I made it the place as clean as I wanted it to be. And I didn't even know at the time that lawyer had left that fucking message before she had talked to my mom over the phone. She had left the message that it has to be tomorrow, and make sure that whatever you do, make sure that house is spick and span, and sorry it had to be like this. I wanted it to be next week. They couldn't do it. I mean, just unbelievable. Unbelievable to me. Things I have to just be positioned just forever, just. I don't owe anybody anything. I can't stress that enough. I don't owe anybody anything. As long as I don't hurt anybody or break any major laws, I'll do whatever the fuck I please. This life, I've been through so much trauma and heartbreak and pain and just frustration and being forever negated. Invalidated, negated, the whole 9 yards by both people in my family and outside of my family. I don't owe anybody anything. Particularly since I don't even want to fucking be here at all. I don't understand why we're here. Obsessed. Always been obsessed. Because I look at the total reality and the big picture, and I just don't get it. I don't understand. They don't know I see no point to life. They don't know how often I cry. They don't know. No, they don't know. They don't know how it feels to be me. They don't know. No, they don't see. So I remain a mystery to them. I wrote that 20 years ago. If I could just meet in person other people who have these same questions, and we can try to figure it out. Or like I said, if we can't figure it out, I can just hang out with people and touch and be touched. I mean, not sexually, you know what I mean? And just be near and close, and I'd kill for a fucking massage. No strings massage like I've seen in my lifetime. People used to do it in college too. I used to go to ballets. There was this guy there who just would massage women. He just would do it. And I guess he wasn't afraid of being slapped. The guy started massaging me one day just out of the blue, and I reveled in it. Total stranger. But again, because it's not going to lead to anything, he can't rape me. He can't do anything in the middle of ballet's gym or pool or whatnot, And it was nice, just human contact. And he came up behind me and started doing that. I think when I was. That's brazen, though. He came up behind me. I was in the shower part. The shower part where you're not naked, you're in your bathing suit and showering before getting in the pool of the jacuzzi at a gym. guy comes up to me and just starts massaging me from behind. I'm like, what makes this guy think that the woman's not going to slap him or report him? I don't know. I wasn't the type to do that, but, you know, I don't get that either. I really don't. Anyway, in my life I've been around people, remember, even though I was on the outside in college, I still could notice things and whatnot, and there were men that would massage women as friends, and you knew they weren't boyfriend and girlfriend, and I long and ached for that. I want it so desperately. It's like palpable in me. It's a palpable just feeling. And I did enjoy talking with the guy who had, shockingly to me, agreed to fix my bedroom door for free. But remember, it couldn't be done instantly. We had to do I was terrified. We had to do a makeshift thing with the door and I put boxes in front of it to hide. That's what Selena and I were talking about. What can we do? What can I do about the door, Selena? Right? They can't come in. Luckily, it wasn't off its hinges. When I pushed it in, it would barely open. I pushed it the wrong direction, so I don't want it to fall off the hinges. I'm going to be in trouble. I mean, we don't know. And the bathroom is right there. That means, like, chances are no one's going to come down and investigate my door, but they go to the bathroom, they can see it. So I hid the next day, did a makeshift thing, and where the wood had broken, I put it back up, and but it was definitely broken. The only reason I could get out is because I'm thin. The only reason I could get out of that fucking door is because if I wasn't thin, I would have had to push on it more. It would have came right off its hinges, because I'm so thin that I only had to push on it, and I was afraid it was going to break right off the hinges, and then I just squished through with my purse, and then I took off. I had my Walkman, I took off, and bought a bottle of booze, came back. My mom was already in bed really early. It was only like 9 when I got back. It was dark, but it was still early. There's part of your story. I'll finish it later. When I finish the story, I want to be able to, speak up and whatnot. Today I need to keep my promise to my mother, fulfill it, and if we don't finish, at least make a huge dent and get in this fucking thing done.